Well, President Trump is blaming China for impeding progress with North Korea. He believes that the relationship that he forged with Kim Jong-un at the Singapore summit has been compromised by the ongoing trade disputes between China and the United States. In a series of tweets, the president said that he strongly believes that Pyongyang is under tremendous pressure from China because of these trade woes. He added that China is also supplying the regime in North Korea with fuel, fertilizer, and money, which is making the situation even more difficult. Now, very few people are surprised, analysts, seasoned diplomats, by the lack of progress that Kim Jong-un has shown in giving up his weapons or his technology. There is actually mounting evidence that North Korea has been boosting production of interballistic missiles. Now, there was such a showcase made of the Singapore summit, though, and this first historic meeting between a U.S. president and a North Korean leader. At the time, President Trump said that maybe in 6 months I'll have to stand up and say I made a mistake with Kim Jong-un. But he also said at that time that he would probably find an excuse for it.
And Janis, how are those negotiations thought to be going?
Well, there seems to be little to show in the terms of progress for the Trump administration since the Singapore summit in terms of moving North Korea towards denuclearization. As far as trade goes, there were talks last week between both sides of the trade dispute and no breakthrough in those talks. Now there's more threats of more tariffs. President Trump saying that as early as next week, he wants to push ahead with tariffs on up to $200 billion worth of imports. Over the past couple of months, both China and the U.S. have put levies on about $50 billion worth of goods, and each side has threatened to do more. Despite all of this, President Trump is still saying that he has a good relationship with China's President Xi Jinping and also with the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. As far as where things are going with North Korea, there is still a lot of speculation that Xi Jinping could be making his first visit to Pyongyang soon. And, of course, the South Korean President Moon Jae-in has said that he's going to push ahead with plans to visit North Korea by the end of September.